7 of the weirdest NBA player diets. Subscribe to the channel and comment down below saying I subscribe to enter this month's shoutout giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Hoop Heaven. Despite making millions of dollars each year and having the resources to hire a bevy of individuals equipped to keep them in the best of shape, NBA athletes are, at the end of the day, like all of us, they have vices. While some guilty pleasures are admittedly harder to stomach than others, here are some of the more sweet and savory indulgences that remain in the stars' diets. Number 1. Steve Nash. Steve Nash's diet is perhaps the most famous in the NBA, and he's one of the oldest players in the league, yet he is still looking and playing like he did when he was a younger man, near the beginning of his stint with the Phoenix Suns. Nash's diet isn't weird in that it's a strange set of rules or a strange group of food that he eats more than any other. It's strange in that everywhere he goes, it seems to catch on with 1 or 2 new people. His diet looks a lot like the paleo diet, one in which you go back to human roots and, well, basically eat like a caveman. The basics are to cut out sugar and as much salt as possible while eating as many natural foods as possible. Number 2. Derrick Rose. It was a few crazy years back now, but Derrick Rose was once identified by the crazy obsession he had with gummy bears. Rose's gummy bear habit got so bad that in college he was nearly forced to miss the Kansas-Memphis National Championship game because of her stomach issue linked to the gummy bears. Rose's addiction to the sweet, sticky gummy bears seems to be a lot more under control now, especially since he's been able to hire a personal chef, but it's no less interesting that Rose was once stuffing them down by the handful. Number 3. Carmelo Anthony. Amare Stoudemire. Taking on a vegan diet is one thing, but completely fasting for more than 2 weeks in the middle of a season? That's completely ridiculous, if not downright dangerous. Before we get too up in arms about Anthony suddenly deciding to fast, it must be pointed out that this is something he does regularly. The most recent time that he told the public about it happened back in 2011. The specific type of fasting that Carmelo puts himself through is called a Daniel fast. It's not abstaining from all food, it's abstaining from meat, bread and sweets, so he was still able to have protein shakes, fruits, veggies and nuts. Over the course of the most recent 15-day fast, Carmelo did just fine on the floor, but he may have been a bit tired, but he was able to average 32 points over the course of 6 games. Even though the Knicks did fall into a bit of a funk, winning just twice in those 6 games. Number 4. Kevin Garnett. Minnesota Timberwolves forward Kevin Garnett ritualized the peanut butter and jelly sandwich throughout much of his career. The pre-game PB&J ritual was 1 part sustenance and 2 parts superstition, at least after a while. And it wasn't something Garnett did all on his own. Everyone knows that the best superstitions are those you share with the people around you. In May, former teammate Paul Pierce revealed just how persuasive the PB&J culture was in the Celtics locker room. Pierce said he's gonna eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich every game. We didn't even have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches until he got to Boston. So then he made our ball boys make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for everyone. When KG was eating them, everybody started eating. Meta World Peace. In October 2013, NBA problem child Meta World Peace once again proved himself to be one of the strangest athletes out there. Then with the Knicks, the New York Post interview was entertaining and revealing. When asked what his favorite meal was, MWP responded with a single word: beans. Most people wouldn't think that beans alone constitute a meal, but Meta World Peace isn't most people. Number 6. JJ Redick. JJ Redick isn't one to hide his eating habits. I'm what I would describe as a foodie, Redick told sportsandfood.com in 2011. So I plan my meals well in advance. While Rice Krispies are hardly a meal, they are part of Redick's eating plan. In the same interview, he said that he eats one right around tip-off, and he reiterated this point on Twitter about a year later when asked if he had any game day rituals. I eat Rice Krispies treats right before tip-off, he said. Number 7. LeBron James. What could have made LeBron James' homecoming even sweeter? A bowl of his favorite childhood cereal, of course. James' loves of Fruity Pebbles is rumored to be an inspiration behind sneakers created by Nike for the basketball star, ESPNW reports. It is easy to imagine James particularly missed this brightly colored treat on his 67th day diet in 2014. I had no sugars, no dairy, and I had no carbs, James told Sports Illustrated. All I ate was meat, fish, veggies, and fruit. That's it. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.